Jack sat in his classroom, eyes wide with curiosity as Mrs. Thompson, his science teacher, wrote on the board. Sarah, his best friend, sat next to him, taking diligent notes. The hum of whispered conversations and the occasional shuffle of papers filled the room. Jack loved science, especially the experiments, but he couldn't shake the feeling that something was going to happen today. The school bell rang, signaling the end of the day. Jack packed his bag and waved goodbye to Mrs. Thompson. "Have a good evening, Jack," she said with a warm smile. Stepping out of the school, Jack met up with Sarah and his other friends, Tom and Lily. They laughed and talked about their plans for the weekend as they walked home together. Jack's house was just a few blocks away, a cozy two-story home where he lived with his mom, dad, and little sister, Emily. Suddenly, a figure appeared in front of them. It was Mike, the school bully. "Hey, Jack," Mike sneered. "You think you're so smart, huh?" Jack tried to ignore him, but Mike shoved him, making him drop his books. Sarah, Tom, and Lily protested, but Mike was relentless. Jack's heart raced as he picked up his books, trying to avoid further confrontation. Just then, a neighbor, Mr. Hernandez, stepped out of his house. "Is everything okay here?" he asked sternly. Mike backed off, mumbling something under his breath before walking away. Jack sighed in relief and thanked Mr. Hernandez. When Jack got home, his mom noticed his shaken demeanor. "What happened, sweetie?" she asked, concern etched on her face. Jack told her everything, and she hugged him tightly. "You're brave, Jack. Don't let anyone make you feel otherwise," she said reassuringly. At dinner, Jack's dad shared stories of his own school days, making Jack laugh and feel a bit better. Emily, too young to understand the complexities, offered Jack one of her stuffed animals to cheer him up. The next day at school, Mrs. Thompson noticed Jack seemed different. When she asked him about it, he reluctantly told her what happened. She listened intently and promised to talk to the principal about Mike's behavior. Jack felt a weight lift off his shoulders. As days turned into weeks, Jack realized he had a strong support system: his friends, family, teachers, and even neighbors. The incident with Mike became a small blip in his life story, overshadowed by the love and support that surrounded him. Jack knew that no matter what challenges he faced, he was never alone. He had a community that cared about him, and that made all the difference. Make this longer.